Hello everybody and welcome to Zynn Empowerment. My name is JD Barnes and I am the co-creator of Zynn Life, and I am so excited to be with you today and talk a little bit about some empowerment potentials that we all have that we need to learn how to develop in ourselves and help others develop in themselves. Today our empowerment training is on the concept of thinking differently, thinking critically, figuring out solutions to our problem from a different perspective. For many years as a student athletics coach, I would show boys how I saw the playing field compared to how they saw the playing field. And I used a quarter and I asked them to describe what they saw, and I described something that I saw, and while they were the same quarter, we had two different perspectives. And that would usually lead us into a conversation where we could talk about thinking differently. Today, I want to share with you a story that I heard once. It's a story about two companies, rival companies, who wanted the same 5,000 acres of land. The problem is that two different people claimed to own that land. How they approached that problem and how they solved that problem were totally different, and it was based on the way that they saw the world, and it was based on the way that they thought. One company, the large company, dispatched all kinds of resources, legal teams, researchers, to figure out who owned that particular land, who was the rightful owner. And they paid a lot of money to approach the problem from that perspective, from that way of thinking. The smaller company decided that they weren't going to play the game the same way the large company was playing the game. And so what they did is they spent their money buying the land from both people. A totally different way of thinking. Yes, they paid twice, but they owned the land in the end. So what might be right for some companies may not be right for all companies. And what might be right for some of us may not be right for all of us. So as you look at your life and your challenges and your opportunities, what I want you to do is I want you to think critically and think differently. Think about different ways you may achieve the same objective or even a different objective if you were to approach that from a different perspective. Genius is the ability to put in effect what is in your mind. There's no other definition of it. That's not my saying, that's F. Scott Fitzgerald's saying. Genius is the ability to put into effect what is in your mind. Just because you see it differently doesn't mean you're wrong. And often because you see it differently, it means you're right. Be empowered by your thoughts, be empowered by your feelings, be empowered by how you see and feel the world and how you interpret it. And move forward with faith. Know that we care about you. We want you to have a totally amazing day. Zynn is empowering the mind, the body, and our finances. We think differently. And as a result, we've created something that's a little bit different. And we hope that you enjoy these trainings, and we hope that you enjoy our products. We know some will and some won't, and we'll keep moving forward. Hope you have an incredible day. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.